Hello students and welcome to Minute English. Today I'm going to start with writing section in class 11th CBSE. This comes under section B and these are short compositions. So without wasting any other minute, let's quickly launch into these short compositions. There are different types of short compositions. Let's look at them. The first type of short composition are the classified advertisements. The second are the notices, and the third type of short composition is designing or drafting posters, invitations, and replies. So without further ado, let's see what advertisements are. I'm quite confident that you have seen advertisements and classifieds in many newspapers, especially on Sundays and Thursdays and Tuesdays. So these advertisements, what do? They are like the public notices or announcement asking for or offering services, advertising for buying or selling property, household goods, vehicles, etc. So let's see what is an advertisement. Children, an advertisement is a powerful tool to promote products and services. 2. It is meant to attract the attention of a target group. 3. It is sent in public domain by print or electronic media. And finally, the print media publishes them in newspapers, magazines, and periodicals. So, what is an advertisement? It is a very powerful tool to promote products and services. 2. An advertisement is meant to attract the attention of a target group. 3. It is sent in public domain by print or electronic media. And the types of advertisements that we are going to learn and practice and understand are the ones that are published in print media, especially in newspapers, magazines, and periodicals. So let's look at the features of a classified advertisement. First of all, a classified advertisement is categorized according to the subject matter and different clauses. So there are different types of advertisements and they all have a different subject matter, meaning that the same subject matter cannot be written for a different type of an advertisement. 2. These advertisements are very economical as they occupy very less space. They are written in a box to gain attention. 3. The language that is used to write these advertisements is simple, it is factual and formal. So there is no use of informal language. There is no glossy way of writing this advertisement. Rather, the language that is used is very simple. Also, the contact name and the address is given of the person or the company that has advertised. Finally, an advertisement is composed of short, catchy phrases or words. Also, all relevant information is provided. If you don't write the relevant information, the point of giving an advertisement is defeated. Okay, so let's see how the advertisement works in class 11th and 12th. First, you have to write the heading. That gives you half marks and it comes under format. Then it's content, which is of 50 words, and it gives you 2 marks, 1 mark for expression, and the half marks is for box, and this comes under format. So in total, the short composition is of 4 marks, where 1 mark is format divided between half mark for the heading and half mark for the box. So do not forget to put an advertisement in a box. Okay, so what is the topic of today? Today we are going to see situations, both vacant and wanted. There are different types of advertisements that are written. So let's see these different types of classified advertisements. The first, as I've told you, is situation vacant and wanted. The other is sale and purchase of either property or vehicle or household goods. The third is to let. The fourth is missing persons and pets. Then it's lost and found, travels and tours, matrimonial alliance, obituary, appeals, and educational. So these are the 10 headings that are used, and these are the 10 headings that you have to practice writing advertisements under. Moving on. So let's see what a situation vacant is. In situation vacant, the advertisements are given by a company or an organization in event of a vacancy or job opening. The target audience of such advertisements are the candidates who are competent for the post that needs to be filled. In a nutshell, situation vacant are the advertisements that are sent out by organizations, by employers who want employees. So there is a situation vacant or a post vacant in their organization and they need an employee for it. So when an employee is looking for an employer, that's situation vacant. Let's look at the essential details that you must include in situation vacant advertisements. The first thing is you need to start with the words wanted or required. 2. You have to state the name of the company. 3. You have to mention the post and the number of vacancies. 4th, you have to state minimum qualifications and experience required for it. 5th, you have to give age, your sex, meaning gender here, and preferential qualifications. 6th, you have to also mention pay scale and perks that you're going to provide. 7th, you have to also state the mode of applying clearly. Should the application be sent to you online, you need a soft copy or you need a hard copy of it. And finally, you have to end with contact address and a phone number. Right. So let us look at an example. You are the personal manager of Systematics Products Limited, Industrial Complex 12, Moradabad. You need an efficient personal assistant cum stenographer for your office. Write an advertisement for situation vacant column of a local daily. So do not immediately go and start writing an advertisement. That should not be on priority list. Rather, you should read the question carefully. You will find words that you can use in your advertisements. Like the personal manager, you have to mention it. You have to also write the name of the company, Systematics Products Limited. You have to also write the address, Industrial Complex 12, Moradabad. Right? What else? You have to also mention that you are looking for an efficient PA/stenographer for your office. So let's see, how do we write it? So first, we write the heading, situation vacant. Then, we start writing. We start with the word wanted, remember? Wanted a smart, efficient PA/stenographer for a leading manufacturing company. Qualifications, graduate, age 25 to 30 years, typing speed 60 words per minute, shorthand 120 words per minute. Preference to those who can handle computers, salary best in the industry, applying with complete biodata within 10 days to personal manager, Systematics Products Limited, Industrial Complex 12, Moradabad, and the phone number. Plus, the advertisement is in the box. So see, situation vacant must always start with either wanted or required. So efficient PA stenographer is given. You can also mention smart, another adjective. Right? For who? A leading manufacturing company. Okay, so your company is a well-known, so instead of leading manufacturing company, you can use the word reputed, well-known. Okay. Then next, mention qualifications. So qualifications, minimum qualification is graduate. The age is from 25 to 30 years, so that's the age of candidate you want. Typing speed should be 60 words per minute, and shorthand, that's another efficiency. So shorthand is used especially when the notes are dictated, and the speed should be 120 words per minute. And you also mentioned that the preference will be given to those who can handle computers, or you can also write that preference to those who are well versed with computers. You can also write computer knowledge essential. Simple, serves the purpose. Salary best in the industry, you can write remuneration best in the industry, or you can write that salary or remuneration no bar for the right candidate. You have to also mention that apply with complete biodata within 10 days, and then the person who needs to be addressed to, name of the company, address, and the telephone number. And then, of course, the box. Let's look at one more example, shall we? The next example is about you are Mohan Madhu, General Manager of Price Industries Limited, 125 SEZ, Hyderabad. You need an experienced accountant for your office. Draft an advertisement in not more than 50 words for the situation vacant column of Times of India. So, you are Mohan Madhu. So the name is given. You're the one who are sending the advertisement. What's your designation? General Manager. Company, Price Industries Limited. Address mentioned there. Who do you want? You want an experienced accountant for your office. Let's see how we draft. First of all, the heading. As always, bang in the center, situation vacant. If you want, you can underline it as well. Next, you start with required a qualified accountant for a reputed industrial firm. Applicant should be a CA with 2 years experience in company accounts and audit. Sound knowledge of computers and tally essential. Age 25 to 30 years. Remuneration best in the industry. Apply with the detailed resume within 10 days of this advertisement. Contact Mohan, General Manager, Price Industries Limited, 125 SEZ, Hyderabad, telephone number, and definitely the box. So see, we've written all these essential information like required. Okay, you have to always start the advertisement with the word required. Okay, and then of course, who do you want? A qualified accountant for a public industrial firm. Then of course, you have to ensure that you have to also write that the applicant should be a CA with 2 years of experience, 4 years of experience. Your call. In what? Company accounts and audit. That's the job of a chartered accountant. He must also have a sound knowledge of computer and tally. That's a computer program used for accounting. The age is also mentioned there. Remuneration is also written there. And the candidate is instructed to apply with a detailed resume within 10 days of this advertisement. Right, so this is how you write it. Now, some points to remember while you're writing situation vacant advertisement. First, read the question carefully and underline the point that can be used to write the advertisement. Remember, out of 50 words, 13 to 14 words are already in the question. So your job is almost 1/3 done. Next, stick to the word limit. Do not exceed 50 words. That's your word limit. Next, ensure that all relevant information has found space in your advertisement. And finally, the advertisement is always in the box. Right, children, so until we meet the next time, right, these are some practice questions that you can do. Please make a note of them and try doing it. As I've told you, underline the words that you can use in your advertisement. Very important for you to read the advertisement carefully. This will not come to you unless you practice. Okay, so in our next session, it will be about situation wanted. Before I say goodbye to you, situation wanted is just the opposite. In situation vacant, it is an employer who's looking for an employee, and in situation wanted, it's an employee who is looking for an employer. Thank you so much for your time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and promote it to your friends. See you in the next class. Good night. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.